And I'm off. The canoe is strapped to the vehicle. The bag is packed and hopefully in the car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the car. And I'm ready to go. Now, I'm pretty excited. This is my first Crownland canoe camping trip of the season. I have a couple places picked out and that I'm pretty excited about. The only drawback is that this area had a lot of storm damage from a big windstorm that hit about 2 weeks ago. I mean, I've never seen so many trees knocked over right from their roots, and these are massive trees. Some of my favorite hiking spots that I take the kids, no, they're all done. Deeper I go into the woods, where the roads generally get a little bit smaller, I have a feeling I'm going to have to reroute and try another spot. Now, I said I had 3 Crownland spots I wanted to try, but I also have another more safety spot, like a regular campsite. So if I have to go to that, that's fine. Either way, I am camping on this trip for sure. At the first spot that I stopped at, I have video. It was pretty bad. There was some smaller damage and then a lot bigger damage done to the road, and the trees are just down and there's no way to get past that. And that's at several different spots. So anyways, we're moving on. I hope that this area doesn't have too much damage and everyone has power and they're okay, because obviously that's much more important than some jerk trying to go camping. Okay, so I've just turned around from my second possible campsite. The road was just too blocked. So many trees down. I actually looked past that blockade and probably about 500 meters up, you can see it was even worse. So even if I got past the first one, there's probably going to be multiple trees down. So I'm going to go to my third spot. I can't find there, then I'll move on. Okay, so this is my safety site. Wasn't sure if I was going to need it, but I'm glad that it's available. I'm going to park hopefully at the end of this lake. I think there's a spot I can park, and then I will canoe over to my campsite. It's not a really far paddle, but you know what? It'll feel good to get out of the car and get into the water. Okay, so I'm going to try parking here. Should be okay. Can't go any further. So this is as far as I go with the car, and then from here we'll get the canoe out and get to the campsite. Can't wait. Okay, so after 3 hours I finally made it to a spot. I can't go any farther. I wanted to go a little bit farther, but I can't. I'm gonna park the car here, set the canoe up, and head to the campsite. Oh man, my legs are dying from sitting so much, but I'm glad I'm finally here. I'm glad that I kept going because I really wanted to go today. So here we go. Wish me luck. I gotta get changed into my my pants and my other shirt for the sun, and then get the pickle off, and then we'll get going. All right. And we're off. That was a long time from my house to the lake. I'm gonna say around 3 hours in the car. That was way too much. And you know what? A bit frustrating, but I feel much better now that I'm actually out on the water. Hoping the car will be okay where it is. And this lake looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm really hoping that my site is a really good one. Okay, so it's a pretty nice site. It's a little bit different. I decided to tent camp. Actually, I left the hammock set up in the car just because I wasn't sure. If you're not sure about the tree setup, a tent is probably better. Although if you don't have a flat spot, a tent can be tricky too. But anyways, I brought the hammock itself, but not the underquilt or the bug net. So the site's okay. I don't really like that tree over there. It's dead and it's been dead for a while. I gave it a good couple knocks and seems pretty solid, but you never know after that windstorm, and who knows what we'll get tonight for weather and tomorrow morning. So I was going to set up my tent over there. I think I'm going to go in this area here, actually maybe right where I'm standing. The fire pit's over there, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to set up over here, further away from the tree. So if it does fall, you know, I'm giving myself at least a better chance. Otherwise, pretty nice sight. The lake is beautiful. I can't wait to get the tent set up and then go out and do some fishing maybe a little bit later. All right, let's go. Oh man, I am exhausted, like seriously exhausted. It's been a long ride up here with all those stops. When I got here, it's much hotter than it was going to be. It was only supposed to be like plus 20 Celsius. It's 29 right now. That's fine. The bugs out here are unbelievable. They're relentless. Especially, I think the horse flies or deer flies. They're really loud. I haven't noticed much black flies. Mosquitoes are out. Lots of dragonflies, like I mentioned earlier, and hopefully the dragonflies will help me out with the mosquitoes. Anyways, that's life. Spring camping. What are you gonna do? So no big deal. The site's okay. I was really having trouble getting the tent pegs in. Essentially, it's almost like concrete here. All these stones down here and rocks that have been walked on. They're all over the place. Anyways. It was hard to get them in. I finally did. I don't know why I didn't upgrade my my tent pegs. I do have better ones. I just have them for other things, for like my tarp. Anyways, gonna make that switch and use them for my tent, and that should be a lot easier. I'm hoping it's gonna be a nice night. I want to go for a paddle and do some fishing after dinner. Gonna try to have dinner a little bit early. Like I said in my previous video, my goal this year is to have dinner at a reasonable time. So I'm not cooking dinner when it's pitch black and I gotta put a light on, all that kind of stuff. Oh, that one got me good. Hopefully that'll work. Sometimes the plan doesn't always go as planned. Today everything got changed around because of the various routes I had to take to just find a spot. So anyways, that's life. I didn't want to really be setting up at this time of the day either. It's probably the worst time to film. The sun is so high in the sky that it creates harsh shadows, plus it's really hot. But you know what are you gonna do? I'm out here. It's a beautiful spot, beautiful lake, nice little breeze. It looks like we're supposed to get rain a little bit later. Hopefully it holds off overnight maybe. Doesn't look like it's supposed to storm, although up here you never know. The weather can change pretty quick, so I'll be prepared for everything. Anyways, got to set up a little bit more stuff here at camp, and then I'm gonna get ready for dinner, and then I'm gonna head out on the water. We're going with some tacos today. I think our wood is a little wet, but it's okay. We've got enough fire going. to cook up my ground beef, and then we'll get the taco sauce and everything else out. We're going with these bowls, taco bowls. Game changer. Just trust me on this. Fishing off a little bit of tomato. There you go. Oh. Smell good. Pretty good. If you try the bowls, if you have kids, it's a game changer. Saves them from spilling everything all over the place. Although I'm probably going to make a mess now. So my plan after dinner, which was awesome by the way, tacos. Never had the Campfire tacos, they were very good. Not too spicy, so that's probably going to be good for later. But the plan was to have an early dinner, which I did, and then to get out on the lake and do some fishing. So as you can see, I'm out on the lake, but no fishing. Yeah, I forgot my rod. Bonehead move. I completely forgot the rod. I know where it is at home, and I forgot it. Truth be told, every camping trip, I forget at least one thing. Most times it's something smaller than a fishing rod, but I forgot the fishing rod. I got my lures, I got my kit and everything, but not the fishing rod. So, bonehead move. Way to go, Dave. Shame. Well, at least I can get out here and enjoy the water. It's around 8 o'clock right now. Still pretty bright out. One of the funniest things about the campsite that I'm at, I'm not lying, the fish are jumping like crazy. I'm not exaggerating. I counted at least 30 to 35 jumps in the water. Now, I'm pretty sure they're doing it because they know I don't have my fishing gear, and they're making fun of me. So, well played, fish. Well played. Next time. Next time. So hopefully have a nice big fire tonight. Get up. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, possibly in the morning, maybe overnight. And if it does, well, I'll just deal with it. No big deal. Now, I just recently picked up one of these things. I never thought they were, I thought it was just a gimmick really, but I had used it a couple times. It's been incredible. I'm not sure, this is pretty done, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Wow, it's pretty good. Oh man, feels good to sit after a long day, and today was a long day. Oh, I know some people think a chair is a luxury item and they wouldn't bring it on backpacking trips or even canoe camping, but not me. Something just to lean back on. Oh man, it's awesome. Especially if you're on a canoe for a long paddle and you want to get out on at the fire and just relax your back muscles, for sure. To be honest, I even bring it backpacking. I find a way to get it in there. It's not that heavy. One of the things I will take away from today's trip is the fact that you can plan all you want, but sometimes you don't control the outcome. And I knew that going in. I knew there was a good chance that I wasn't going to get to my spots. I had 3. Normally I only pick one and I just go if it's taken or something like that. I'll just go somewhere else. But I decided to do 3, and sure enough, all 3 I couldn't get to. So I'm glad that I came to this site, and they had sites available here. So that's good. It's not exactly what I wanted, but you know what? I cannot complain. This is pretty good. Out here, nice night. The moon's out. Actually, I have a bit of a surprise. I haven't mentioned it yet. I'll tell you what it is tomorrow morning. It's nothing really exciting, but some information I've been keeping to myself on this trip, so I'll let you guys know about that in the morning. But yeah, it should be fun. Hopefully, have a good night. I'm not gonna get too cold, but I got enough gear to keep it going. All right, so if I don't see ya, have a good night. Good morning. As you can see, it rained, and it rained pretty hard last night. No real thunderstorms or anything like that, which is good, just heavy rain. We weren't supposed to get this much rain, but sure enough, we did. So go figure, eh? You try to follow the forecast, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Of course, this spot here has no shelter from the rain at all. You're wide open. The tent itself held up pretty well, I think. It's one of those things where I didn't get to peg it down properly because of the rocky terrain around here, but you know what, for the most part it did pretty well. The rainwater is starting to pool in certain spots, but really that's not over top of the tent, so no water is getting into the tent, so that's good. Anyways, we had a couple things I have to do today. I had a little surprise for you. Like I said, I would tell you in the morning. Well, that surprise is that I'm actually staying for another day. My plan was to go for 2 days, so last night and yesterday, and to film it and make a video for it, because this is something I want to get out and do. But for the second day, no filming. Cameras put away, no filming at all. Just enjoy camping without the hassle or worrying about getting shots and stuff like that. Just enjoy camping. So that's what I'm going to do. It's raining. You know what? I don't even mind the rain. Having a little rain for camping, you know what? That happens, no problem. If we have some thunderstorms and stuff, then I'll have to be careful, because I am out here in the open in the canoe. But you know, for the most part, I think it's going to be okay. So I have a bunch of things I need to do today. The fact that I'm not taking down the tent, that's a good one. Oh man, mosquitoes are out already. I have to have breakfast, of course. My plan was to have an omelet with ham and cheese and onion and all that stuff over the campfire. But as you can see, the campfire is in a big puddle. I have oatmeal as my backup, so I think we're going to do oatmeal, and we're going to have coffee, and then we are going to probably make sure everything's packed away. I'm going to re-peg down the tent to make sure everything's okay, and then after that, I think I'm going to go for a hike. You know what? Why not go for a hike? And if I can tell that it's not going to thunderstorm or anything like that, I'll double check my GPS. Then I probably get out on the water. You know what? If it's just going to be raining, that's okay. I don't mind the rain, and we'll have to see. Okay, so here we go. Oatmeal is not my favorite in the morning, but sometimes it hits the spot. I was really looking forward to an omelet this morning, you know? Alright, tomorrow morning, I'll hit it, I promise. Okay, so the rain is coming down much harder now. Still no thunder, still no lightning. That's a good sign. But I think it's time to put the camera away. Had a pretty good morning. I had some breakfast. The oatmeal was pretty good. Coffee always hits the spot in the morning. Hopefully I can have my other meals later on today. But it's time to put the camera away and enjoy my second day at the campsite. Anyways, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. It means a lot to me. And this is the perfect example of a trip that doesn't go as planned, but sometimes you make the best of it. And you know what? I still had a pretty decent time. Anytime I'm out camping, especially with the canoe, yeah, well, I'm going to have a pretty good time. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Rain's getting a little harder. Still, being out here camping, still pretty good. Rain or shine, I'll take it any day of the week.